Our coverage of the NFL has brought us to one of the league's most recognizable homes, Lucas Oil Stadium, opened in 2008 here in Indianapolis. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest between the New York Jets and the Indianapolis Colts. The punter Tress Way set to get this one started. And here we go from Indy. Return coming from the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Hey, smash Bronco! 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go!
Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Cup 19, Cup 19. Here we go, set. Bronco 80. Let go.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. That one finds Josh Downs. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be 1st down Colts.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Get it.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Ready?
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Ready? Cougar 19. Seven Pirates. Ready?
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And there's a man there, it's intercepted! And the Jets get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
This is the first carry for the rookie from Florida. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That's such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down. Young on the play action. Down the field, he's got Wilson. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a pickup of 26. And that's good for a Jets 1st down.
Numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
All set now. 1st and 10.
Come on, set.
Shotgun snap now to Young. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a 1st down. But you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass and a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
And the Colts get to him. Down he goes. And it's step 1 towards the goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
In my circle, you can't fit. Don't too many be on some anti. I told her pull up. She asked me, do I? Right now I'm fresh as hell. Somebody take a flip. Pretty, back to back. Gang, back to back. Trailing me, back to back. I've been trying to keep it cool, D-Lil. They tried to start it, too late, my finger was already on. Call me Shovel Man, she like the way I pull up and I Bush, homie, said like my name, Jody, pull up in the vet. Go and check the news, Brody heard somebody stretch. In your feelings by the better get a grill. Tired of getting taxed for that, take a trip. I got right here for
Just a few blocks down the street from the state capitol in Indiana, it's Lucas Oil Stadium, downtown Indianapolis, the home of the Colts. Coming up, 2 teams ready to square off. It's the New York Jets and the Indianapolis Colts. With my partner Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. And off we go from downtown Indy. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Panther 60, Panther 60, Panther 60, Panther 60. Viking 18. Cowboy 80. Go.
Throwing to begin is Richardson.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they ended up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 4.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Let go.
First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. He'll have a first down as he gets this up close to the 40-yard line.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
We'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Go! Bronco 80.
Richardson will give it to Taylor. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson. A dive and a catch. Incredible. 2 times they've connected on this drive now. This one for 21 yards and a first down.
You just love to see this effort, especially on 3rd down. You understand you want to keep this possession alive. You have to do everything in your power sometimes to bail out your quarterback, and it's exactly what he does here, and it brings up a fresh set of downs.
Cougar 19.
Richardson to throw it here on 1st down. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he'll take this one in. Alec Pierce. Touchdown, Indianapolis. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. Now return coming from the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Check White. Set, ready. Ready.
They'll run with the rookie out of Florida. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
The man left side, it's caught. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. And another first down and another big gainer. This time 23 yards.
Ready, ready.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
From the gun, it's Young. The blitz gets there, and he lost the football. The Colts have got it. Inside the 40. To the 20. And he returns this all the way. Touchdown, Colts. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And, Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Jets take over first and 10.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
22 Nito.
Trying to start on the ground. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Keem Davis, Gaither there to make the stop.
Brings up second and 7.
From the 38 now, here's second down and 7.
Down.
Out of the shotgun, Young. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Bynum. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Intercepted. The Colts take over first and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Ready up. Alert. Alert. Here we go. Ready,
On the ground, it's Taylor. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. T'Vondre Sweat there on the tackle.
A gain of a yard brings up second and 9 at the Jets' 43-yard line.
From the 43, here's second and 9.
Dragon 60. Viking 18. Ready.
Out of shotgun, Richardson. That is caught downfield by Pierce. And he's into the end zone. Alex Pierce. Touchdown, Indy. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Trader now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Colts are able to extend their first quarter lead.
Jets nothing. Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
Right. 97. Ready.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll take this up past the 40. Pick up a 5.
Davis later on the stop. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and
From the 41, here's second down and 4.
Let's go now. Ready.
On play action, Young. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Here's a third down and 4.
Let's go. Yellow. 22.
Now Young. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Big gain for the Jets there. 33 yards. On first down is Young. They'll try to set up the screen here. And that one just too long to get going. They'll come up and stop him before the lineman could get out to lead the way.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops. Just nowhere for that back to go.
And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down. Now after the play, it looks like we have an injured Jet on the field. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. They need 8 as they come up for third down.
Here we go.
Now Young. He dives, and what a catch for the first down.
So, Mike, you look back at the quarterback and you see that this ball is coming out of his hand and it's going to be low. And the decision's made. You've got to go down to the ground to secure the catch. First order of business. Your hands are between the ground and the ball, no matter what that looks like. And then once you secure it, you've got to roll, protect the ball, and under no circumstances can that ball move or hit the ground. And how often do we see a great catch overturned on replay? So it's not easy. You get paid to catch them all.
Shot, 17. Field, black. Yellow, 4 down.
A second down throw for Young. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it. And that pass ball is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Ready, clock, 10. 10, hut.
A third down. We'll try to get it on the ground. And he's so close to breaking the plane, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's fourth down.
That one didn't have a chance, Mike. They do a great job of getting penetration, clogged up the run lanes, and now this offense has a decision to make here on fourth down.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. It's the quarterback with the sneak, and he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Bryce Young, touchdown, New York. His second rushing touchdown of the year. Young. That'll be caught, and he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. Here comes a return from the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Let's go. Cowboy 80.
Richardson. He's got a man. That's Josh Downs. They'll mark him down just shy of the 40. 1 quarter in the books. It's the Colts out to the early lead. We'll come back to Indianapolis in a moment. So, from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
Panther 60, Panther 60. 18 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals. Alert, alert. Street, street.
They'll give this one to Taylor, running right. And that that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation, but now they find themselves in second and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Off the play fake, it's Richardson. He's got his man. It's Diggs. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
At the 41-yard line.
Big Lion, tag, Cougar 19. Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready,
From the gun, Richardson. That's Tyler Warren, the tight end. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up second
From the 34, here's second and 4.
Go! 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Throwing, Richardson. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And I think I want to see a little bit more of this style from this defense. The key, Mike, is at that catch point, you want to create as much contact and be physical. Separate the ball from the intended receiver, and it's a great example there.
Here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll throw here on third and short. Downfield, got a man, and he's got it. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. It's his third touchdown on the year. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Richardson gonna look to throw. And he'll get into the end zone. Doing it on his own. Successful two-point conversion. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Shot, 17. Set, ready. Clock 40. Set.
Young to throw on first and 10. Quick throw here is complete. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
He was looking for Garrett Wilson there, and it's going to bring up a third down. Here's Young. This is intercepted. And the Colts are going to take over here up near the 40.
Young's pass. Intercepted. The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a first and 10.
Cowboy 80. Let's go now. 70 Lions. Crackle 80. Let's go.
On play action, Richardson. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
Ready, set.
Second down and 8.
19. Cup 19. Back. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
To throw, it's Richardson. Down the field, he's got one. They get 19 on that pass play. First down, Indianapolis.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Ready. Ready.
That is quickly out to Diggs. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch from last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They'll run on first down with Taylor. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. 13 yards the gain, down to the 13-yard line.
First down.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7 at the 11-yard line.
Second and 7.
Come on, 19 tight, 19 tight, Cowboy.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to Indianapolis after this.
Ready, ready.
Second down, they need 7.
Ready, ready. 65, Cougar 19.
Out of shotgun, Richardson. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up third down.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
Crackle 80.
From the gun on third down, Richardson. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be first and goal.
First down.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal.
Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this second down play.
Let's go. 70, Hawks.
Here's Richardson. Good blocking, and he's in. Anthony Richardson. Touchdown, Colts. Trader now on for the extra point. And that is no good again. It'll be his second missed extra point of this afternoon.
Rigoberto Sanchez, the kickoff for Indianapolis.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
By 60. Here we go. Cut, cut.
Young to throw on first down. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, Young. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Check, hurt, set up. Ready.
Give up the middle to Taylor. He will finally be taken down at the Jets' 11-yard line.
Well, that right there, Mike, is your once-a-game reminder of just the importance of short tackling. This run never gets anywhere near where it ends up if that initial hit was stronger and he was able to take him down.
He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their 2nd. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half.
At the 6-yard line.
Ready.
They'll go again here with Taylor. And he will get into the end zone. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Indy. Trader now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Colts add on to their already sizable lead.
Jets 8. Rigoberto Sanchez, the kickoff for Indianapolis.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Ready, set. Down, ready.
They'll go play action with Young. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle.
That's good. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Young. Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline, and he's out of bounds in great shape down at the 15-yard line. A big play for the Jets. 37 yards. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Check, hut.
From the gun, it's Young. That is caught at 3. And the Jets are going to have 1st and goal, try to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Young. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
And he's so close to the goal line, couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up 3rd and goal.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
And that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Now let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
The Jets will line up for a 2-point
To throw is Young. That's pulled in, and they're able to tack off the 2-point conversion.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
And he'll be forced out of bounds. And with that, time has run out on this first half. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Here we go.
Here's a run to begin this 3rd quarter. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. They face 2nd down and 7. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5. And here comes 3rd down.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their...
Into space. Now he breaks free in the middle of the field. And he will score. Touchdown, New York. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
46-yard line.
Richardson to throw it here on 1st down. Short one, and it's caught by Warren. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. of yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
That's into the hands of Diggs. And they'll take this down inside the 35. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll work the middle here with Taylor. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 6.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Ready,
From the gun, Richardson. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He dives, and what a catch for the first down. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. First down and goal.
Touchdown! Panther 60, Panther 60. Street, street.
Taylor. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the 4.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Let's go. 19 Lions, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Throwing, Richardson. He pulls it in around the 5.
Great coverage here defensively. Not only the ability to take away all the end zone targets from the quarterback and force him to check the ball down to the back on the swing, but then also the pursuit to the ball carrier to keep him short of the end zone.
The offense will stay out trying to get this final yard. It is 4th and goal.
Viking, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Panther 11, Panther 11. Let's go.
Looking to throw, Richardson. And he's going to be taken down. Couldn't get rid of the football. They turn it over. Stop on 4th and goal.
So as an offensive coordinator, you have to have answers for what the defense throws at you. And in this case, your quarterback is sitting back there. He has nowhere to go with the ball on 4th down. He ends up taking the sack, and now you're dropping back.
Breathing room up past the 15. And he's out of bounds, and they are out of harm's way up to the 45-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 41 yards.
Shovel Double, 38. Let's go.
This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Ready. Cut.
To throw, Young. They'll try to set up the screen here. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple yards shy of the 1st down. Here comes 4th down.
Nice job by the defense there, stopping them short on 3rd down. Brings up 4th, but Mike, honestly, I don't think there's much decision to be made. He's got to keep his offense out there. They need to come away with points. Find themselves down multiple scores in this one. They're going to have to maximize these possessions.
He gets this complete to Mitchell. And he's going to have a Jets 1st down as they pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. That's a gain of 18.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
2nd and 10.
No gain on the play.
Now Young. Now a deep ball toward the end zone.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Back. Cougar 19. Go.
Now Richardson. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Richardson gonna look to throw. He'll look deep here for Diggs. And that is incomplete. They try to sneak a deep ball in there to wrap up the quarter, but time has expired, and the 3rd has come to an end. Well, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10.
Bronco 80. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready.
Richardson. Coming open is Pierce. It's on target. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Into space at the 45. And he's going to be taken down. Screen works to perfection. Give him 18 yards and move the chains. 1st down.
Really nice Nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
On the handoff, it's Taylor. Oh, and some good footwork there. He'll take this forward for a gain of 8.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
A 2nd down throw for Richardson. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Out of shotgun, Richardson. That's caught, left side, it's complete. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. Nothing fancy there, short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
1st down. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
30-yard line.
Cowboy 80. Ready, right?
To throw, it's Richardson. A dive and a catch. Incredible. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. This one's good for a 1st down. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
Come on. Hey. Viking 18. Go.
Now it's Richardson. He'll keep it, and that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
So it's just a simple read, but it's really well defended. They had both the give and the pull reads both accounted for, and the play ends up going nowhere.
19 Tiger. Warrior 70. Check out.
On 2nd down, Richardson. That one to the end zone, but incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Good drive now faces a tough conversion. It is 3rd and long.
70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Here's Richardson. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Zane Belton.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
Here we go. Here we go.
Young to throw on 1st down. He's going to try it here again. And that is incomplete.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and throw the guy a parade for ultimately what was an incompletion, but can we just take a second to appreciate the arm strength he was able to show there? I mean, I think that ball is over 60 yards in the air, and I would be surprised if they continue to just air it out and see if they can complete one of those.
Ready. 60 red.
A 2nd down throw for Young. That one caught by Wilson. And a nice gain, getting this to about the 23-yard line. They get 15 on that gain. Good for a Jets 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. another first down.
It's a gain of 17.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and we're able to convert.
Got of that open downfield on the crossing route. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
A gain of 29 yards. First down, Jets.
Young to throw on 1st and 10. A ball deep for the end zone. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10.
Come on, ready.
Out of the shotgun, Young.
After allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Let's go now. Cut.
From the gun, it's Young. Here's a shot toward the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, New York. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
And while everyone's going to focus on the play downfield, this touchdown, Mike, it ultimately occurs because of the protection up front. They do a great job picking up the blitz, and with those extra few seconds, that's all the time he needs. Finds his man streaking downfield, open, and when great awareness meets great scheme.
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone.
Jets 30.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. Still on the move. And he's going to take this one in for the score. The onside kick backfires spectacularly as it's returned for a touchdown.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
The Raider now on for the extra point. And the operation looks to be fouled up there. This ball pushed wide to the right. It's no good. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Young. Open man, the tight end, straight down the field. And a big strike for good yardage there, all the way up to midfield. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
Ready. Close, 10. Hut.
On 1st down is Young. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
second down.
Ready?
Throwing on second down, Young. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line.
First down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Ready?
To throw is Young. That is brought in at the 10. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up first and goal.
First and goal, New York.
Set.
Here's Young to throw. This one caught at the 4.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now in that field, there's no mistaking who it is. So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
They'll run. And this defense standing tall in the red zone. They stop for no gain, and now it's fourth and goal. They'll go. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. And the Colts are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on fourth and goal.
The play is a turnover on down.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10.
Go. Check, check. 19.
On first down, they'll start with Taylor. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
8 yards on the pickup.
Here's second and 2.
Second and 2.
Let's go now.
They go right back to Taylor. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So it's a win for the Colts. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball and will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That's the difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching.